Hi, I'm Evan Hecox.
Great. Okay.
A lot of the work in this issue is from my recent trip to Mexico City, so it shows, I'm actually showing some of my reference photographs that I've taken, which I don't usually, I've never really published any of my reference photographs before. Usually I just take a lot of photos and work from them, but I don't really show them. So this time there'll be some of the photos that I actually shot to work from, and then you'll see some of the finished work that that was after the inspiration from the photos, and I think it'll be interesting in that way to kind of open up and reveal a little bit more of the process of how things are done. This is a scaled down version of a wood block print that I did. The original woodcut is about 37 inches square, and it's carved from a piece of plywood and then printed on mulberry paper. I just did them in a small edition of 10. And it's an image of a guy riding a bike from a photograph that I took in Mexico City. Just a guy kind of messengering around some fruit on a bike. There's just bikes everywhere in Mexico City, so I was taking pictures of all these guys riding around, and so this is one of the images I drew from. I think the main difference with the contents of this one, a lot of the work from that first issue I did was done partially on the computer and partially by hand. I think pretty much everything in this is all just scans of all hand-done stuff. And this one also focuses on my process of how I work a little bit more too. So I usually just take a lot of digital photographs, some film and stuff, and just kind of go through it all after my trip and look at what I want to draw and kind of draw from things. I think the screen prints translate pretty well. There's definitely, they're a different thing than the original. There's definitely a process that they go through. So they're a different piece altogether than the original piece. But sometimes I almost like them better in a way because it sort of simplifies things. It sort of strips out some details and kind of flattens things out in interesting ways. And it actually influences how I draw and paint, which is interesting. So it almost kind of comes full circle. When I'm working on a drawing or a painting, I'm almost sometimes thinking about it, in the way that you would do a print, just, different color passes and things. So maybe I'll just work on the black stuff first for a little while, and then just do kind of a red layer, where it's almost, the way I'm drawing and painting is almost like a printmaking process in the way I'm kind of layering things and thinking about it in a very graphic sort of way. But it is an original piece. A lot of people mistake some of my originals for prints, because they're done in kind of in that way, in a simple color palette in a very graphic kind of way, but they're actually originals. So I'm doing that, and then I take these originals and I'm then color separating them out and turning it back into a print, so it almost is kind of coming full circle with the way that they're done. Other than that, I'm just kind of out here with my wife and daughter. She's calling right now, probably.